end of Club Med pretty much for training camp. So how would you assess the physicality and kind of stepping up with the first day in pads?
Well, we got a long way to go. We got a lot of work to do to really get ready to scrimmage, but today was a step in the right direction because we started to get some live work in today. And, you know, it's just you don't get a lot of opportunities to go live, you know, truly live in fall camp. So when we do that, we've got to cut it loose and we got to maximize our opportunity. So we had a little live drill to kind of just set the tempo for the day, and then we finished up with some green zone and some short yardage. So we got some really good, you know, live work. That's a positive step, but again, it's the first live we've had, so we got a ways to go and a lot more to do. We'll keep mixing a little bit in. Tomorrow, same thing. Thursday, Friday, and then we'll start having some walkthroughs mixed in as well. Kind of not true practices, but kind of extensions of our meetings on the field for a longer period of time the next couple days, and then we're going to cut it loose on Saturday. So, you know, it's hard when, like I said, you only get so many opportunities to go live, and it kind of expose bad habits, maybe a lack of knowledge by some guys, and so I saw a little bit of that today, but you know, I'm encouraged. I mean, I really like where we are. We had several guys out today too. We had a bunch of we looked like a, you know, Colonel Mustard marching band or something out there today. I mean, we had a bunch of guys, you know, dinged up, different stuff, nothing major, but just, you know, for whatever reason couldn't go today. But you know, we'll get all them guys back worked in here pretty soon. And so we were a little mixed, not quite what we needed to be in certain areas, but it's good opportunity for some of these other guys to kind of step up and get some more reps in a different role.
Is Ray playing DB again today?
He got a little bit of work. Yeah, he just you know, we just sprinkled him in a little here and there. We just kind of scripted in our practice. I think he got maybe one rack of scale, and he got a little indie, but most of it was a receiver today. Amari was out and Cornell was out, so couldn't get either one of them today. They'll be, I think, both hopefully be back tomorrow. But so he had to get pretty much everything at receiver. He had a great day at wideout today. I was really pleased. He's had two good days. I thought he had a really good day yesterday. He just got cut loose, so they just cleared him yesterday to go full speed at receiver. And he's had two really good days, so I'm really encouraged. And then he's you know, mixed in a little we did a little one-on-one at corner, and then he did maybe one rack at scale, but just didn't have enough bodies today to really rotate him much. And his main job is receiver, but just trying to explore a little bit right there, just kind of just in case or whatever. But I love the guys we got at corner. He gives us a little flexibility.
With going live for the first time today, did any of the quarterbacks separate themselves for today? No.
I mean, right now Kelly's still the most consistent. Kelly has had what is this, 5 days? He's had really 5 really good days, and just has an excellent command. Zarek and Hunter, just great potential, and just are doing an excellent job as well. I mean, they're all doing a really good job. But Kelly's just a little more consistent in decision making, just making the right decisions. But they're all three doing good. And then nobody asked me about Chase Bryce. He's pretty good too. He's pretty good. Here's a kid that has really impressed me because I thought he'd be behind, and man, he has really displayed a great aptitude to pick it up. I mean, he's doing a good job with the protections and all that. He's still making up some ground, but he's sharp now and has done some really good things. So all 4 of those guys, I'm really encouraged by what I've seen.
Can he make it a 4-man race?
What's that?
Can he make it a 4-man race?
Well, I mean, it is a 4-man race. They're all repping, so we ain't wasting reps out there. That's for sure. Every rep counts. So we ain't got the 4 in camp, so it's a 4-man race. But you know, as we said, coming out of spring, Kelly's our starter, and nothing has changed. It's his job to stay there, and it's some other guy's job to go get him. And you know, we're day 5. We have a long way to go. Play September 2nd, so we'll see.
We saw Tavian just a minute ago. He just looks bigger, stronger.
Is there a noticeable difference when you see him on the field from what he was last year?
Oh yeah, I mean he is bigger and stronger. First of all, but he's just more confident. You know, he's a sophomore. He's got a year under his belt. You know, you don't know what you don't know. You know, you try to tell him, you try to prepare him, but you just as a freshman, you just have so much to learn, and especially when there's not a lot of opportunity because you just got, you know, better player in front of you. You know, not necessarily more talented player, but just more productive, consistent, dependable player. And his confidence is in a good spot. You know, I'm really pleased with those backs. Fuller had a great day today. He took one about 75 on 3rd and 1 to the house. Adam Choice has been outstanding. And then this Etienne kid, I'm gonna tell you, we'll take all them guys we can get. He's gonna be special. I'm really excited about Travis. So we got a good group, and then we got some walk-ons there. Ty Thomason, we got him in the right spot, and a little Rencher kid, Darren Rencher, is a good back as well. So we got a good group right there, and I love the chemistry that I've seen. But those first 3 guys are you know, they're going to all have a chance to butter the bread at some point.
Coach, speaking of the walk-ons, is Jason Hopper a guy that could be a gem in the rough, kind of like Renfro was?
Well, he's different than Renfro. They're not really
different bodies.
He could be in that he's a walk-on kid that I think has good potential to you know, contribute as he goes through his career. He's got a lot of work to do. He's got a lot to learn, but he's got great work ethic. But he's big and strong. You know, runs well. You know, Renfro was little and scrawny and, you know, weak when he got here. So they're very different types of players. Their games are very different, but definitely from a walk-on standpoint, no question. I mean, you know, I think every walk-on we got outside of, I mean, it's in camp. I think all of them had scholarship offers to go play at some level of football, 1AA, D2, whatever. Yeah, all those kids. I mean, it's a good group of walk-ons, and you know, but it's a grind, man. You got to put the work in. You got to find a niche. You got to be ready when your opportunity comes. And you know, Hopper's over there battling in that 9-man spot, but he's done a good job. Like I said, he's a big, strong, physical kid, and when he's just gonna get better. He's got 4 years left, and as he continues to mature and blossom mentally, and really understand the nuances of not just the system, but you know, how to play the position. He'll be a good player for us. I don't have any doubt.
Has Marlon Richard shown that he's ready to be the guy?
Yeah, he's done a solid job. I didn't think he had a great day yesterday, but he's been solid. I mean, like I said, we haven't really been. I need to see us go play live. I mean, we all play in shorts whenever 2-hand touch, tag. I got you. You know, I need to see him, you know, in some scrimmage situations, but. You know, he had a great spring for us. So I'm really, I know what he can do. I know he can do it. I don't really need to find that out. I know he can do it. He's just got to go do it, take advantage of his opportunities. But, you know, what I saw this spring and how hard he worked this summer, you know, I know he's paid the price, and we recruited him because he has the ability. And now he's got the know-how and the knowledge, and he's got the opportunity. So he's got to seize the moment, take advantage of it. But he's been solid.
You've been doing this a while now. What's it like to see Will out there? I mean, just from a dad perspective.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You've seen a lot of wide receivers, but just every once in a while, glance over there, just the form.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting used to it now. But the first couple of days was kind of weird for me. You know, walking in the team meeting room, and I'm like, "There's Will," you know, because you know, I mean, I'm just a dad, and he's like just my baby boy. You know, that's when you're a parent. That's just how you. No matter how big and strong they get, that's just how you view them. And you know, this has been a dream for his to have an opportunity, and he's done a good job. You know, he's got a chance to win that whole job, and I'm really proud of him. He's done it for a long time. His timing was good with Seth Ryan being a senior and Teasdale being a senior, and Renfro was our third-team guy, and Renfro can do it. But we'd rather him be the backup if at all possible. But he's doing a good job. Will Spires is also holding, but. No, he's doing good. He's starting the first couple days, him and Will Brown. I mean, we got Carter Grooms, Will Swinney, and Will Brown, and they look like triplets out there. if they didn't have numbers on, you wouldn't know which was which. They looked like they all had the same mama. It's unbelievable. But they're all three just great kids and just great competitors. And, you know, all if they'll hang in there and they stay healthy, they'll find their role around here. But really proud of them. But Will Brown in particular and Will Swinney, you know, the first day or so, I mean, they just want to you know, they're just 100 miles an hour and they just want to do everything right. And it's just, you know, I walked over to them, I said, hey, y'all just quit hyperventilating out here and just relax. All right, y'all belong, you're going to be just fine. Because, you know, they're just trying really hard. And, so it's a good group, and Will fits right in with them. We got, like I said, all those kids. I mean, Carter, Will Brown, Will Swinney, Hopper, Tuttle. Tuttle's hurt. Tuttle hadn't been able to practice, and you know, Tuttle's a kid that signed at South Carolina State, and he can fly. He's still got some maturing to do. But all those kids, I mean, that's a good group of guys that sooner or later will have an opportunity if they'll hang in there.
What have you seen from Trey Lamar so far? Is he the front runner right now for the mic?
Yeah, he's doing a good job. He's doing good. He's big, strong, physical. I mean, this guy's 6'4", 250. He looks like a creature out there, Linebacker. You know, instantly you look at a guy like that and you think he plays D-end because you don't expect the athleticism in a guy like that. But he's the same as a Feaster kind of a guy. You know, he's just more confident, more mature, so much more knowledgeable. So now all those attributes that we all know he has shine through that. So he's doing a good job. He's very engaged. I think Brent's you know, pretty pleased with him, but you know, as much as he's going to be pleased with anybody at this point. But I'm very encouraged. As I've said a couple times, this whole linebacker group is really good, from top to bottom. You know, just guys that, you know, can go play and really do a good job for us. So it's going to be fun to watch some of these guys get more opportunity and see them kind of blossom.
In terms of this team meeting your expectations and intensity level and commitment, where are they at with that?
Oh, they've exceeded that. They've been excellent. It's not like it used to be back in the old days where you showed up at camp and you got to get them in shape. You know, that's part of camp. These guys have grinded, they've worked. I mean, they've been, you know, that's something we don't just start paying attention to. Since February, this group, you know, it's a constant evaluation of commitment, accountability, responsibility, discipline, you name it. And this has been an easy group. They've been a fun group, and they're hungry. They're hungry. You know, there's a lot of guys on this team that want to go prove that, you know, they can play too. And I love that. I think there's a good energy and edge that comes with that.
Not many people talk about losing Teasdall. Does Will Spires have a lead in the punting competition?
Not really ready to. He came out of the spring slightly ahead, but you know, like I said, it's August 8th. We've got a ways to go. We guys will keep beating, and all of them are doing good. I mean, Carson and Michael have all, you know, been okay, but somebody's gonna win it, and you can't win it in one day. But Spires is doing good. I mean, he's certainly got the potential, but he's got to be consistent. And you know, Carson and Michael, they're the same way. They're all kind of right there in the bunch. And then our snappers, Austin Spence. We kind of had a little snapping competition today. Austin wanted to just in front of their teammates, just a little snap off. You know, he came out a little ahead. Phibbs had a chance to. He had him on the mat, had a chance to put him away, and didn't do it. Let him, you know. And then Austin came back, and then we got a kid named Maddox, Jack Maddox, in here. And I think it's going to be a really good snapper as well. So it's all the above. We got to kind of get all that sorted out. But Austin's the only one I think with any game experience. But Phibbs is going to be a good snapper too.
With Kelly, how have you sort of seen him straddle the line between wanting to be an example, helping these younger guys, but also genuinely wanting what's the best for himself?
Oh, that's just our culture here. You know, these guys, it's amazing. You know, they all know they're competing, and I think they all have a respect for the other competitor, and they know that. I mean, he knows Derek wants to be the guy, and he knows, but just the culture we have here, they embrace that. They help each other. You know, they support each other. And Kelly has gone above and beyond to help all those guys. I mean, he don't want anything given to him. That's, you know, Kelly's not. He has zero entitlement to him. Zero. He's one of the nicest kids you'll ever meet in the world. He's just 100% focused on him, and he wants to win it and earn it. And he knows for him to do that, it's all about what he does. It's not about what anybody else does. But at the same time, he wants to be a great teammate too. And I see that from all of these guys. You know, whether it's Ray taking Amari and working with Amari, or whoever it may be, it's across the board. We have that, and that's one of the best parts of our program is seeing these guys, you know, help each other and really serve each other. That's what it's all about.
All set.